And we are here once again, GHE Crash Out. This is the final episode of Season 1, also the conclusion to Farmageddon. We're going to hop right into some championship action to crown the first ever Mexican-American champion. It's going to be Treehouse Lee facing off against the egregious one, Maurice Moss.
This match is for the Mexican-American Championship! Yeah! And it is set for one fall! Introducing participant number 1, fighting out of Charlotte, North Carolina, the leader of Rockerz, the egregious one, Maurice Moss!
Now, originally Maurice Moss was set to go against Joe Black, who couldn't make it here today. It looks like he's got some words for us.
No. I want to figure out why every single one of y'all are not on y'all feet right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do y'all not know real talent? Y'all don't know real. Y'all wouldn't know real talent if it slapped you in the face, right? What do we even in? Why do we have a ref out here? The announcement was that Joe Black is not gonna be here tonight, right? Am I right? Therefore, the person who showed up, drove 4 hours, and actually showed up, should get crowned the championship with no problems at all. Alright? This should be an easy night. I should have opened the show. Y'all should just hand me my championship and we can all go home. Am I right? Am I right? Tell me what?
Even though Joe Black didn't show up, they found
Yeah, Joe didn't show up. He was here. I get it. Give me my championship.
I can't give that because they didn't find your opponent.
They found what opponent?
And the referee telling Maurice Moss that even though Joe Black was not able to make it due to unfortunate circumstances, they do have an opponent, and it's Treehouse Lee. Apparently nobody informed Maurice that.
Challenge. His opponent, here he comes.
Maurice Moss still demanding the referee just hand him the belt. But that's not how it works in GHE. If you want something, you've got to fight for it.
Fighting out of Chinatown, New York, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Transcendental, the existential Treehouse Lee is here, and this man defines unorthodox. Some people may say it is odd, some people may say weird, some people may just say different. He says transcendental, and he's going to show us a different style of wrestling than you've ever seen here on GHE. A unique look, a unique style, and transcendental Treehouse Lee looks to capture the Mexican-American Championship here tonight against Maurice Moss. Even just the way he gets into the ring. And the crowd just doesn't even know what to think about Treehouse Lee here.
Spirit in here! You feel the spirit? To understand what real talent looks like. I really expect it from y'all. It be your own people. It be your own people. Like y'all should have stood up. Y'all should have clapped. You had your chance. So stay in your seats now. Stay in your seats. Hey, let me focus. Shut it up and let me focus.
And Maurice Moss jawing back and forth with the crowd here, saying he needs to focus. Well, that's exactly right. He does need to focus because Treehouse Lee is a unique challenge, and I don't know if Maurice Moss is ready for it.
It's already mine. It should be on mine.
It might not be yours. Damn.
Y'all think he gonna be good?
No. You gonna be him?
And There we go. We got a shot of that Mexican-American championship. That is what's on the line. We're going to crown the first ever Mexican-American champion right here in this match. Maurice Moss versus Treehouse Lee. And we're going to have the referee ring the bell and get this action started.
It's for the main event, huh?
Yes, sir. Screw that bell.
And the bell rings. The match has started, and Treehouse Lee looks excited for his opportunity. Series of kicks right there from Treehouse Lee. I don't know if he was trying to make contact. I think he was just trying to catch Maurice off guard.
All right, you got it.
The bell is run. Let's fight.
The referee telling him enough of that. Let's get the action started. I think that's what everybody's here to see. And a lockup from the two. Maurice showing his strength, pushing Treehouse Lee off. Treehouse Lee sizing up the competition. Maurice Moss is a little taller than Treehouse Lee. But like I said, this unorthodox style of offense is going to be something that Maurice Moss is going to have to figure out how to deal with as this match goes on. The crowd behind Treehouse Lee, Maurice Moss is trying to delay the inevitable, getting this match started. They're going to lock up once again here. And again, Maurice pushes Treehouse Lee off. Maurice clearly trying to use his power advantage here. And Treehouse Lee looks like he's trying to figure something out about how he's going to face this opponent, because I thought it was going to be difficult for Maurice, but he's showing his power here.
Let's see who's stronger.
And now,
I know you look strong, but you don't have that transcendental energy. You ain't getting the power from on high, brother.
Trying for a test of strength after Maurice has clearly shown twice he's stronger, but he's saying he's drawing from a higher power of transcendental energy. They're locked in here. It's a battle, and again, Maurice pushes him straight to the corner, but climbing up on the ropes, Treehouse Lee. And this is something different than we've ever seen. Big punch and a miss. Lee hooks his arm in between the rope, but of course that's an automatic rope break here. Slams Maurice's head into the top turnbuckle. Treehouse up and over, and a unique arm drag there. And now Treehouse Lee has the advantage with the arm locked in. Arm locked in here. And a hand on the face, a whip from Maurice Moss, ducks under, back elbow, flying cross body, one, and a quick 2 count there. Maurice Moss manages to kick out, and he rolls out of the way, then goes and sits in the front row, trying to regain his composure after a quick strike cross body there. Treehouse Lee into the ropes. Is he going to go flying? And Maurice just walks out of the way. Saw it coming. Maybe he telegraphed it there a little bit by hitting the ropes. And Maurice still jawing back and forth with the audience, and Treehouse Lee coming to get him. And Maurice on the run, slides back into the ring. Charges at Treehouse, who rolls under. A shoulder tackle in the corner. A hard Irish whip. Here comes Treehouse Lee. A monkey flip here. And a huge spinning wheel kick. Maurice kicks out again.
Shut up for like 3 seconds, I promise.
And Maurice still talking with the audience when he probably should be trying to get to his feet here. Treehouse Lee wrenching the arm. Maurice throws him out to the apron. Charges in, shoulder to the gut here. And he went for that flipping over arm drag again, I believe. And oh, and a huge kick. Whoa. Treehouse Lee is laid out on the floor. Referee checking on him. That could be the end of our match here.
Count him out. Get in the ring and count him out.
And now he's demanding the referee count Treehouse Lee out.
Huh? Y'all want a real champion, right? Y'all want a real champion? You looking at him.
With the title
Don't know what
never being issued before, I'm not sure if a count out would crown a new champion here tonight, but we may be about to find out. Originally, in our first ever GHE Heavyweight Championship match, it actually did go to a double count out.
Let's be smart.
And Director of Talent Relations, John Cole, made a restart, but it looks like we're not going to find out, at least not right now. And a kick to the back of the head of Treehouse Lee. And then another head right off the turnbuckle. Maurice clearly targeting the head right now. Overhand chop to Treehouse Lee. And now a knife edge chop. A suplex is not enough to get it done here. 2 count from our referee, Trevor Speedy Highsmith. And congratulations to Trevor, who was just named the chief official here at GHE. Treehouse fighting back, and a huge diving attack from Maurice Moss to cut off that transcendental energy that Treehouse Lee was trying to build up here. And a kick to the ribs.
Don't quit it. Huh? You ain't gonna have a choice.
Treehouse Lee saying he's refusing to quit. That doesn't deter Maurice at all. Another snap suplex.
You don't gotta quit. Huh? I can do this all night. Stop. You want that beat though. You want that beat though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, your mama taught me how.
Maurice staying on the attack. Another chop to the chest. Now Treehouse Lee does have a shirt on. He's choking him here. He's choking him on the ropes here.
4, let him go. Like I said, don't be choking. You heard what I said.
Now referee trying to warn him.
You heard what I said.
Come on, Treehouse. Come on. Come on.
Treehouse Lee starting to fight back. A couple of kicks here to the upper thigh. He spins. Maurice ducks under. Treehouse ducks a clothesline. Catches a kick. A unique roll up here. Almost tangled in the ropes. Oh, and a huge boot right to the face. That could do it here. And still not quite enough. And Maurice Moss thought he had him. He's clearly getting frustrated in the ring. You see Treehouse keeps trying to fight back with this unique offense here. The crowd getting behind Treehouse Lee here. Treehouse is having trouble getting to his feet. Maurice lining him up for something here. Goes for what looked like a stomp. Treehouse rolls out of the way. Moonsault off the second rope. But Treehouse needs to stay on him. It looks like that may have been his last gasp here. A beautiful moonsault attack there. Both men are down.
3, 4.
Treehouse Lee trying to get to his feet. Maurice Moss is the first one up. Treehouse Lee is also up. Charges in, ducks under clothesline. Back elbow from Treehouse Lee. Series of shoulders in the corner here. He rolls through, and that's more of that unique offense. Backflips off of him. Almost a bad landing. Ducks under a kick. And a very unique Hurricane Rana. I don't even know how to explain what we just saw, but I'll try. Treehouse Lee jumps, spins around and catches Maurice Moss in a hurricane rana and seems to be lining them up for something here. And the fans clearing out here in the front row. Treehouse dives over and he catches Maurice, but it looks like he caught more of the floor. But even still, Treehouse Lee seemed like he didn't feel it taken from that existential energy. I can't even talk after what I just saw. I thought for sure Treehouse Lee was injured after that. He takes a sip of water he found on the side of the ring, and he's going to stay on him. And that's still not enough. Maurice kicks out. Now Treehouse, a knee to the gut. Gonna try to end it here. He's hooking him in. Not sure what he's lining up. Maurice pushes him out. And did you hear that kick to the jaw from Maurice Moss? He's hooked the leg. A huge backdrop here. A unique suplex style move. And Treehouse still kicking out. Treehouse is refusing to give up in this battle for the Mexican American Championship. He's clearly still got some energy here with the crowd behind him. He's trying to draw upon it. A slap from Treehouse Lee and a slap from Maurice Moss. He's got Treehouse Lee up on his shoulders. Treehouse Lee lands on his feet. Springboard coming off the bottom rope. It looked like he missed the second and just kept flowing with it. I told you this guy's unorthodox, but clearly it works for him. He picks Maurice up to his feet. He may be trying to end it here. Spikes Maurice into the mat. And that may be enough to do it. 1, 2. And Maurice Moss just barely getting the shoulder up there.
Let's take it up top.
The referee checking on Maurice Moss. And Treehouse Lee says he's going to the top. He's going to finish this match off. The crowd clearly behind him. Treehouse Lee looking to put it away here. He's at the top. Moss moves out of the way. Lee rolls through. He ducks under a clothesline. Goes for a back body drop. Rolls through. 1, 2. And a rake to the eyes. And there's a stomp. And that might do it here. And that does it. After a rake to the eyes, and the crowd seems to be behind Maurice Moss here at the end. And Maurice Moss with a rake to the eyes and then a stomp on Treehouse Lee is now your first ever Mexican American champion. Standing on top of Treehouse Lee, holding his belt up, and the crowd seems to have changed allegiances here. They cheered for Treehouse Lee this whole match, and now Maurice mocking Treehouse Lee. Well, we're going to go right into our main event tag team action tonight. Grupo Malvados versus Airtime Rockerz. We saw earlier in Farmageddon, Grupo Malvados, of course, using their numbers advantage to help Samio Mal defeat James Anthony. And now they're going to face off in tag team action against the Airtime Rockerz for the main event, the final match of Season 1, the final match of Farmageddon. Let's take it to the ring. And here comes Grupo Malvados, of course, accompanied to the ring by Simeo Mall, who, as I said at the beginning of Farmageddon, which was episode 3 of GHE Crash Out, we saw the numbers game that they like to play, and Grupo Malvados interfered, helping Simeo Mall defeat James Anthony. And now here in the final match, the main event of Farmageddon, the final match of season 1 of GHE Crash Out, we've got tag team action. Senora Poto, Tigre Azteca, Grupo Malvados will face off against Encore and Ryan Miller, the Airtime Rockerz. As we await for the Rockerz to come to the ring, of course, Simeo Mall taunting the crowd as usual.
Introducing their opponents.
Airtime Rockerz here. If you remember the first match in GHE history, we saw Encore face off against Phoenix Cross. He was without his partner, Ryan Miller. This is their debut as a tag team here in GHE. And clearly the crowd is behind them here. They want nothing more than to see Grupo Malvados get defeated here tonight. Grupo Malvados having a huddle here, discussing their game plan, and of course it includes Simeo Mall, I'm sure.
Come on, Vatos.
I did one in, one out.
I'm in.
The bell rings. The match has officially started, and right at the beginning, Ryan Miller trying to get this crowd behind him. Grupo Malvados not enjoying the fact that the match hasn't even officially started, but they haven't even locked up here, and the crowd is so clearly behind Airtime Rockerz.
If you give them something to cheer for, now cheer. Back up. Let me show you real quick.
Oh, maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're jealous, and Senora Poto trying to get the crowd on his side, and clearly they are not interested. And Airtime Rockerz obviously got the crowd behind them. The bell has rang a couple minutes ago, and we get started finally with a lockup here. Senora Poto takes the arm, wrenches it, has him hooked here in a hammerlock. Ryan Miller underneath, reverses the move to a headlock here. Now wrenching the arm of Senora Poto. Trying to dislocate the shoulder here. Encore tags in up to the second rope. Axe handle smash to the elbow wrist area. Somewhere in there for Senora Poto. Now he wrenches the arm, and they're working on the arm here. Takes him into a headlock. Crowd still behind Airtime Rockerz here. Senora Poto fighting back. Pushes Encore off. Encore comes back, attempts a shoulder tackle. Well, that's a big block to try to knock off of his feet. He goes again. Oh, and a drop kick. Still knocks him back. And Poto challenging, tell him to hit the ropes again. Encore ducks under. Ryan Miller, drop kick as he trips him over the back of Encore. I doubt that's enough to do it.
Wait for the tag.
2 count. Ryan Miller goes for the Irish whip, a reversal, up and over. Another drop kick here. And another quick pinfall attempt. Senor Poto kicks out. And he's got him locked into, seems like a front face lock from this angle. He spins him around for a neck breaker. Referee trying to warn Senor Ma. I'm not sure what he was doing over there. He doesn't go for the pinfall. Ryan Miller with the tag. Hops over the top for a leg drop. Not enough to do it here for encore. And Poto is going to roll out of the ring. And they're trying to regroup. Another meeting of the minds here. Senor Poto trying to call timeout. Referee still counting. They're going to dive over the top. They moved out of the way, and they changed their mind, and they decide to rock out a little bit in the ring. They made a mistake here, turning their backs and get attacked from behind here. I wouldn't say that's technically cheating, but they took advantage of a mistake here by Airtime Rockerz. A big closed fist punch from Senor Poto. And then Senor Ma in the face of the referee, telling him it was 3, and Poto just dumps Encore out of the ring. And he's trying to take this outside the ring.
Which one of you was talking, John? Huh? It's because of you?
And a chop seemingly to the gut. That chop seemed low there. That's painful. Senor Poto. And a chop to Senor Poto from Encore. And another. He goes for another chop. Poto ducks under, delivers a chop of his own.
Hey! Shut up, ref!
And the disrespect for the official here. And now Tigre Azteca coming into the ring. He has not been tagged. He is not the legal man. And he just grabs the leg to prevent Encore from making a tag here. And now the tag, and Tigre Azteca is the legal man. The double Irish whip here. Back elbow from the two of them. And Senor Poto taking his time to taunt Ryan Miller before getting out of the ring. The back elbow results in a 2 count. Tigre Azteca lines up the sexy splash. Not quite enough to get it done. The sexy splash not enough to put Encore away. And they tag. A stiff kick to the abdominal area. A short arm clothesline from Senor Poto. It makes solid contact. And a cocky pin here. Obviously not enough to get it done, but he's just trying to taunt his opponent here. Going for a body slam. May have been a mistake here. Taller man. A tag from Ryan Miller, who hops up to the second rope. Double axe handle. He hits the ropes. Clothesline. And he tried to stay on the attack. I'm not sure if he was trying to attack Tigre Azteca there or not, but he caught a boot to the back for it. Or a knee to the back, rather. And Senor Poto with a kick to the gut. And that knee to the back of Ryan Miller was all Senor Poto needed to get back on top here. And he is strangling him in the corner. Now Senor Poto having a small conference with the referee here. Irish whip back into the corner. He's going to tag Tigre back in. He's holding Miller in place. And Tigre with a punch to the gut of Ryan Miller here. And now choking Miller out on the second rope. Trying to. And the referee warning him once again about choking. And Tigre with a clubbing blow to the side of the head here. Taking his time, being methodical. And now taunting Encore. Poto tags back in. Encore starting to fight back. I apologize. Ryan Miller started to fight back. Now here he goes again, not giving up. Into the ropes and a back elbow for his trouble. Poto attacks Encore in the apron.
Who called me a dirty rat?
And the crowd now chanting dirty rat. That's Senor Poto. A body slam from Poto to Ryan Miller. He's got him in a chin lock here. And Tigre Azteca out there trying to quiet the crowd down because they are clearly behind the Airtime Rockerz here. The crowd wants to see Airtime Rockerz pull this out. But we've yet to see it. The numbers game is going to come into play here with Senor Poto. Samio Maul outside of the ring. Senor Poto taking a chop to the chest, gets whipped in. Splash in the corner. Goes for another Irish whip. Russian leg sweep from Senor Poto. Both men are down here. Poto gets to his knees. He's trying to regain his breath and again calling for timeout. Russian leg sweep was not enough to get it done here.
They ain't gonna stand for you. They're scared of me. You all are scared of me.
Senor Poto seems to think this entire crowd is scared of him. And Miller fighting back again. He has this willpower, but he just needs to figure it out. Hits the ropes, ducks under a clothesline, comes back in, and another back elbow every time. He seems to get some energy to try to fight back. It just isn't enough. Tigre Azteca tags in. Another punch to the ribs here. And Miller keeps fighting back, and it's just not enough. And he drops to his knees. Tigre ducks under a clothesline here. He comes back with a clothesline of his own. And a back elbow from Ryan Miller. Maybe he can get a tag here, but he's on the wrong side of the ring. He needs to try to make it to Encore. Both men still down. Tag from Azteca. Tag. Two men back in the ring. Encore versus Senor Poto. Clothesline. Back elbow. Ducks under. Neck breaker. And a kip up from Encore, who takes the time to rock out here, but he may need to stay on him. Encore lines him up. Off of the back of Miller. Whisper in the wind. Ryan Miller comes off a unique blockbuster type move into the knee of Encore. And again, Grupo Malvados trying to regroup here. They both seem out of breath here. They both seem out of it. from this onslaught from Airtime Rockerz. Airtime Rockerz going over the top. Simultaneous dive to the outside, wiping out Grupo Malvados. And they're laying on the floor. Senor Apoto, Tigre Azteca on their backs on the concrete, and Samio Mal trying to resuscitate him, trying to get him back in the ring. And to my surprise, Samio Mal has not interfered in this match yet, and I am honestly shocked. They're trying to put this away 2-on-1 here while the referee is outside the ring. And a low blow. I believe that was a low blow, which we've seen from Senor Apoto over and over while the referee was distracted outside of the ring. Wait a second, here comes Onyx, and he's got a chair in hand coming after Samio Mal for what Grupo Malvados did to him earlier. And like we said in the first episode of Farmageddon, Onyx was injured, unable to compete against Samio Mal. And they attacked an injured man at the beginning of Samio Mal's match. And he's got a chair. And here comes James Anthony. A low blow to Senor Apoto. A kick to the jaw while the referee is distracted. Referee's out of the ring. This may be enough to do it. The distraction provided Airtime Rockerz with a window. And Airtime Rockerz defeat Grupo Malvados and gave them a taste of their own medicine with the help of Onyx and James Anthony. James Anthony getting revenge for what happened at the beginning of Farmageddon. And this crowd clearly sees that as fair game for the way Grupo Malvados has been behaving ever since we got started. The winners of your match, Airtime Rockerz. I'm your host, Cleve Boston. That's going to be the end for Season 1, the end for Farmageddon. We'll see you back here in January. Join us in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Follow us at GHE Pro Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere you can find us, GHE Wrestling. Next event's January in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We'll see you there. And I'm Cleve Boston. Thank you for joining us.